Boom, boom. This is Kendra. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Right, we got a bit of Azur laying on tap today. So we got a few things to cover, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so we're pretty much a little bit halfway through the Skybound Oratorio event. This is a rerun event, so you might have already completed it. I had not completed it actually, but I did complete it this morning. I think it's this right here. Yeah, to get the little chat frame there, or it's not a chat frame, it's a portrait frame actually, but it only shows up, you can't, as you can see, you can't really see it up here, but it does show up whenever you're in the chat. So if you go into there and go into your style, it's this one right here. I just put it on this morning when I got it. So it's called the Iris Canto. May numerous hymns cross the seas to reach the skies. Viva la Iris. So that's it right there. It's pretty nice. You know, I actually prefer the Crimson Axis one, which is this one right here for the Iron Blood. I just get a real kick out of that one. I like the hat, and the flag there, the flag there. The Sicaria Empire one's not that bad either. So, but yeah, there's some pretty nice ones. But yeah, so I just use it. I'll use it for a little while. But yeah, but you need to get 3,000. So I believe it's 3,000. Yeah, 3,000. So basically, I had several of the ships actually broken beforehand. I only need to break 3 more. So I broke Burn. Let me see, I'll show you the ones I broke here. So I broke Burn, Vacalin, and I don't say La Galissoniere. All 3 of those are broken. You get them to 70 full limit break them, and then of course you get that. So those 3 were now broken, combined with the other ships that you need that pre when I did the first time. So I got all those ships broken. So that's what it is. Now the build, of course, we got a couple of ships in there that I need to get. I have not managed to get them as of yet. I did get Malay Brise. I'll show you her, but I still need to get La Terrebelle. So let's go ahead and show you. She's a destroyer, guys. So you can't really expect too much from her. Right here she is. She's got a pretty nice, look graphically here. I'm in the process of leveling her up. I'll bring her up. I'll bring her up, give her a try. But she is a destroyer, so limited in terms of what she'll be able to do. And she's epic. We'll have to see what she's got. A lot of people were harping on me about how I put down Z23. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love Z23. Z23 was my starter ship. I love her to pieces, but she dies. Okay, that's just the way it is. Okay, she dies, and I can't. I have much more success with Javelin than I do with her, and I have much more success with Yukikaz than I do with her. Okay, that's not saying Z23 is a bad ship in any chance. I used her all the way up. She was first. I think she was probably the second ship, if not the first ship that I maxed out. I got Enterprise pretty quick, and I immediately started focusing on Enterprise as my main ship. So I think she was really the first one that I actually brought up Enterprise here. I've already oathed her too. She was my first oath ship. But I had Z23. Z23 was done shortly after that because, as I say, she was my starter ship. And as you can see, I've got the outfit for her, got all the costumes for her, and she's maxed out. But she was just dying, guys. I mean, just didn't have much luck with her. But no, I do love her to pieces. It's not anything. As I said, she was my starter ship. I just had better luck, with the other ships, with a little bit more survivability. So that's where it's at. They have skill sets that make them a little bit more usable and upper others. None of them are really upper level capable. 12, 13. And now 14, there's just too much damage for them to survive. But they're getting better. They've got some damage modifiers coming. But as long as there's that debuff with the light armor that they have, they're probably not going to be able to survive very long. But they're getting better. They're not meta yet, but each it seems like once every 6 months or something, they'll do a little something to destroyers to make them a little bit more late game viable. But at this time, they're still not. But don't they're excellent guys. You need to level them up, max them out, because they will farming They're low cost for your farming, and you'll be able to go well into 8 and 9 with them. And you'll be able to do those with farming with them. Okay, granted they can't survive in the higher levels for in-game, but they're excellent for farming. That is the primary use for them as of now. So do not, do not ignore them. Get them, level them up, max them out, get some good gear on them, good weapons on them, and you'll be able to farm a lot of and you're going to have to farm if you want to get your Akagis, you want to get your Kagas, you want to get this little cutie right here. Yudachi, she's in 6-4, I believe. You have to farm 6-4 to get her. I had to farm quite a bit of 6-4 to get her. You want to get her too because the retrofit that she just had was very beneficial. So you definitely want to focus on destroyers. Okay, that is that. All right. So like I said, we're a little bit more than halfway through the event. Let's talk about the plan. So as you can see, I'm running a little bit low on oil. My oil was down to 2,000. I just purchased the 4,000 pack. You should be purchasing the pack. You should see every day when you come in. You should be seeing weekly. You should be seeing a little red dot on the packs. Okay, this red dot on the packs is for a pack that's right here. I've already purchased it. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. I've mentioned it in several videos, but I'll mention it again. It's free. It'll say 0 gems. Okay, so just click on it. It's 4,000 oil, a bunch of other stuff. So get that. So I was down to about 2,000. I purchased the 4,000 oil, and so now I'm back up to 66. So I'm going to run a little bit more in the event tab. But I'm at D1, just finished out. I got D2, D3, and then I'll be into the SPs. It's pretty basic. You're in the 90s. I think these ships were like 92. So you're going to need a mid to high level fleet. Remember one of the requirements to get 3 stars is, of course, defeat all enemies, which means you need to clear every single ship inside of that sortie at least once as a requirement. If you look at the things, defeat all enemies. So defeat all enemies means you need to clear all the ships. I think 12 is the average number of ships that come up with this. So you're going to have a ship that's capable of surviving a couple of runs, a couple of battles, being with the debuff from having no ammo. I've been using my Sakura Empire fleet because I have 1 extra ammo on that fleet. I'm not going to run it again. Well, actually, I think I could show it here, and I'll just go out. Yeah, so this I have 6 on this particular fleet right here, 6 ammo. So that's what I'm running. Right now, I'm running a lot of these ships, storing their experience so that when I up them to break them to 125, they'll actually accumulate. So they're accumulating. So even though they're maxed, they're still earning experience. So you're using these ships right now. All of them are earning experience for me. And when I go to 125 them, and I'm actually going to do one today. So we'll go ahead and do that right now, so you can see what it looks like if you've never seen it. I'm sure you have, because they gave us a bunch of arrays when we first started. But I'm going to do Noshiro. Where is Noshiro at? No, she. There she is. Right there's the cutie pie. Excellent ship, guys. Top rate ship, top rank. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm and take her up. So now you can see all the experience that I've been up over time might get her to 125, and it did. So I'm now at 125. Okay. So when you get a ship to 120, don't stop. Well, I mean, stop if there's other ship, but if you can store this experience, and it will be when you run the ship to 125, it will that accumulated experience will be into it. So now she's 125 straight, and I don't have that up. I didn't quite have enough on Azuma, as you can see. Azuma hit at 124. But I just finished with Azuma not too long ago, so she's a DR ship, so she's a lot more difficult to build than the other ships. So I didn't have a chance to actually bring her out. Where's she at? Where are you at, Azuma? She's 124 right now. I saw her just a few minutes ago. where are you at, girl? Where? Let's go ahead and put Shizakura, not Izumo. Don't confuse Izumo with Azuma. Here she is, Azuma. She's only at 124. She didn't quite go up to 125. So, but I'm using her. I use her in my PvP fleet Seron's experience that way. Plus, I'm using her in the inside of the actual event here to get a little bit more experience. So, you know, but they're 92 level ships, so you need a mid-level to a high level. The first set you have to clear all the ships, so it's best to just bring in a high. Yes, I know they're surviving it easily. Barely any hit points is lost when I cleared. You know, it was very minimal, a little bit on my front line, but I'm just like using them. All right, they're giving us a lot of oil, but I really like using my leveled ships. I like to watch them fight. I like the way they look, so I just use them. I know it's not, quote, oil conservative, but hey, they're giving us 4,000 oil so we can use those ships weekly. They're giving us 4,000 oil weekly so we can use our good ships, and they don't have to sit and gather dust. Plus, you need to level them up now anyway, because if you're going to take them to 125, you can store that experience for using them. So there's no reason to not use them. We requested more oil. They gave us 4,000. That's quite a bit. So I'm using them. And I'm having fun with it. It's a lot more exciting to play now that I don't feel crimped when I stick in FDG. You know, I don't feel crimped when I want to stick in Shinano or Jersey. I don't feel like, I have to conserve more oil. I have to conserve more oil. I run these, and I got it down to 2,000, but I had 4,000 to go there. So in good shape, not a problem. So I'll earn some more, and I'll let it build up for a day or two. But I should be probably finishing it up. I'll probably knock out D2 tomorrow, maybe get started on D3. By that time, I'll be pretty low in oil. So probably, I would say probably maybe Thursday or Friday, I will be able to actually start doing the SP. I'll do a video when I do that. But right now, I wanted to go over the shop. All right, so the shop's got Jean d'Arc, excellent ship. You should definitely go over her. And they got Baron. Now, Baron is epic. She's one of the ships that you want to limit break. So get her up to 70, which is what I did, and then just, you know, she's an aircraft carrier. So if you're just starting out and need an aircraft carrier, you should have already gotten Enterprise. I think Enterprise was like the first aircraft carrier that I got. So you should already have an aircraft carrier. But if you don't, she's one to get. And if you want to build a Vichy Dominion Orthodox fleet, then of course, this is one of the ships that you want to get. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. So what are we going for? We're going for the actual guns, of course. Okay, that's what it's just 135 per. You need all 15 to craft it. So you're looking at about 4,050. Yep, 4,050 if I did the math right there in my head. So you're going to want to get both of these. Okay. So you're looking at about 4,050 for both of the guns. Yeah, that should be about right. I think that's right. Yeah, 4,000. Yep, 4,050. It should be 2,000. Yep, that's right. So about 4,050 for the guns. You got to get all 15 blueprints. Okay, now you can if you can get the blueprints. Like I just got a blueprint today when I was doing D1. So you might not need to purchase all of them in here. So make sure how many of the blueprints you got before you actually, if you want to save some of your crests for other stuff. Okay, because you're going to need. What I'm going to tell you to buy is you're going to need about close to 35,000. I believe is the number. I can't remember. It's what I'll remember here shortly. So you want to get the two ships or the two guns. I'm sorry. You want to get the ships, of course, too. But like I say, you can build them, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But if you can't, then you can purchase them in here. So did you want to get the blueprints? You want to get the blueprints. These blueprints, okay. 10 of these for 10. Okay, you definitely want to get these because these are for DR ships. You can use these on any of the DR ships, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, so you can use them on FTG, Azuma. You can use them on any the Series 4. I mean, you can use them on here. All those ships out there, you can use those blueprints for them. So you definitely want to get all 10 of those. Then you want to get the parts. Okay, so you want to purchase all these. I believe all the parts run about 40. I think they're 4,500 for the parts. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting up in there. That's the only other thing I purchased beside that is the actual the blueprints right here. If you want to try to get all 30, I know it's pretty expensive, but that's the best way to go. So, and that's going to be about 15 alone right here. So, you know, it is what it is. But there are blueprints that could be used on any one, two, three, or four. You don't need to use them on one because you can use coins for that. But two, three, or four. So any of the ships you're building, it's nice to have. Another 30 prints that you can roll over to any one of the ships that you're working on. Okay, so that's what it is. So you're looking at it's about 35,000, a little bit less. I think it's something like 33,000 to get the guns, to get the both of these sets of blueprints and all the parts. Okay, so that's, and then that you're going to have to add another. So I'm shooting for about 35 is what I'm going to go for. Okay, 34, 35. I don't need any of these ships. Okay, so I'm not, I don't need to worry about it. But if you want to purchase the two guns, the blueprints and the parts, and these ships, you're going to have to add, 12,000 to the 33, 34 that you're going to have to run. I think it's closer to 34. I think it's 33 and some change, 33.5, something like that. Is exactly how much it's going to cost for that stuff. So you're going to have to add 12 to that if you want to get the ships. So that's a lot of Crests of Orthodoxy. As you can see, I'm on pace right now roughly for about 32, 33, so I'm on pace for. You'll start earning, you're in the, once you get into the hires, your D1s and D2s, like this is ×2. You want to make sure that you run all of the campaigns when you get times. These will all reset, and you'll be able to get ×3 off of these, and you'll be able to get ×2 and ×3. So you always want to make sure that you're making sure you're not leaving any ×2 or ×3 stages left open, because that's when you get, that can help you out immensely in terms of getting up the crest that you're going to need to do this. Once you get to the SP, you have to clear D3 to get that. You get I'm serious, you can get like 800 just clearing that once a day. So, that'll help out immensely. Getting 800 in one shot real fast like that. Then running your D1, D2, and D3. I'm pretty sure this will reset to ×2. So you'll be able to get, mats that way. So just make sure that you're always running them. And you should be able to get 33 fairly comfortably. And then, I've got into the 40,000s before. You could really tap down on it. If I needed to get Burn and Jeanne d'Arc, I definitely would tap down on it, and I would be shooting for, try to get 45. And I have gotten that much before in some of the previous events that I knew I was going to have to. In some of those events, I wasn't sure if I was going to need to purchase the ship or not. So I had to run like I was going to have to. So in most occasions, I do end up getting the ship, but have been cases where I have had to purchase the ship because I did not get it in the build. So you just want to make sure that you are prepared for that. So just shoot for 45. Okay. The chat, to get the portrait frame, they'll give you another week. The shot, after the battle ends on the 10th, okay, you'll be able to actually, they'll give you another week to actually limit break a ship if you have to wait. You don't want to purchase Jeanne d'Arc and Burn right now. You want to wait until the build is over. That way you can save your crests. So don't buy them now, because you might build them. I mean, you should be doing builds daily. I do anywhere from 5 to 10 builds a day. So you'll get the ships that way. Then when the event, this will go away on the 10th. This build will go away on the 10th. This right here. Okay, see, on the 10th, this disappears. So it goes bye-bye. So then if you don't have Jeanne d'Arc, okay, then you're going to need to buy her. Okay, so in the shop for 8,000. So you need to make sure that you have the coins that you're going to need to actually purchase her. Okay, so that's why you want to go into it full. Operate under the assumption that you need to purchase the ship. I don't need to do that because I've already got the ship. She's already limit broke a long time ago. So, but so right now I'm just shooting for La Terabelle. I want to get her. So that's what you do. Just wait till the last day, and then you'll have another week to actually get the ship up to 70. Limit break it before the missions. will close. The missions are gone right now for me. All I've got left are these bonus missions, which I don't need to do because I already limit broke all the ships. This is in case you come up short with a ship. Okay, let's say you don't get one of the ships that you need to limit break. You're too short, and you don't have enough points to get 3,000. Well, here's a little couple bonus points that you can do if you want to run these. Requirement is the ship has to be broken, has to be max limit break. Okay, so you need to get to 70 max limit break it, and use her in the fleet. She must not sink, so she has to survive. So you might want to take them above 70 if at all possible. Although B2 is not that big a deal. If you just want to use her in B2, I mean that's pretty simple. As long as she'll survive B2 just fine at 70. I don't think she'd have any trouble with that. But these are the ships that you want to do. You should, most of them already been at 70 because if you did the participated in phase 1, they had plus 20. Okay, so that's where we're at. So yeah, just get in there and knock things out. It's a good event. I mean, it's a rerun event, so I'm already familiar with the story. But still, it's a really well set up event. They got a lot going on. So you want to do that. Also, don't forget about the actual milestone here. If you're short on, we'll call her Galley, you can get her right here multiple times. Okay, at 10,000 you get her, 20,000 you get her, and you can get all enough to fully limit break her, I believe, inside of here. You might have to use one bullet or something, but she's an epic ship, so it's that. If you want to get this is for Radford. This is a limited time outfit. This is only good, and you can only get this during the Halloween event. This is a rerun. I'm pretty sure I already have it. It's probably going to take me a year and a half to find Radford, but we'll see if we can track her down. Radford. I'm not even sure what she is. I'm not sure if she's Eagle Union or Royal Navy. I think she's one of those two. But yeah, so I do have the outfit for her. That's one of the things to do. It's a really easy event, guys. It's just a mini event. You just run around from one side of the screen with Radford. She's got a little bucket, and you catch the candy as it's being dropped from the top. Just avoid the pumpkins because the pumpkins are bombs. So, but you just have to participate. You don't have to get a certain score or anything along that lines to be eligible to actually get the outfit. Just so it's really easy. Just make sure you do it each day. You have to do it once a day for 7 days before you'll be able to actually get the actual outfit. And I sure wish this game had more of a search function, that if you did know what the ship's faction was, that you could find it much easier. But it doesn't seem to have that. But I'm pretty sure I got the outfit. I'm going to have it because I'm still doing the event. So if I don't have the outfit, I will have it tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the 7th day, and I'm not seeing her in here at all. She's probably another ship, but I am participating in it, so I will have it. I will have it by tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and show it off because it's a pretty nice little outfit. It gives you that trick or treat vibe that she's got going. The event's pretty. I like the event. They make these events really easy. The key is to just make sure that you do it on a daily basis, because you have to. If you miss some days, it can make it really difficult. And these are limited outfits, so you want to try to get them. Granted, Radford's not going to be a ship you're going to be using in game. All right, let's be completely honest. Radford is not an in-game ship. Okay, I think she's actually a common ship, to be quite truthful with you, which is why I'm having so much trouble finding her. But you have to realize that you're not going to be using her in-game, so it's really sort of deceptive that they're actually giving you an outfit for Radford when she's actually not one of the ships that you're going to use in-game. But like I say, she is a ship that you can use for farming. So that's if you're going to be using her a lot for farming, then it's nice to have the little outfit. But yeah, I'm not seeing her in here, and I'm not sure what level she is. I probably just flew right by her, didn't see her. But yeah, so but definitely do the event. It's a real easy event. It's not hard. Okay. Skybound, this is it. The blueprint completion plan. You should already complete this for Gascon. Okay, popularity poll is still on. We did have a change. Actually, when it first started out, the Bullen was actually here at number 5. She has now swapped with Colorado, so we did have the change. The top 3 stayed the same, so no changes there. But it was nice to see the Bullen get some credit because they are the ones we use for our limit breaks, so they deserve some recognition. So that was good. Be nice to see her at top 3, but don't think that's going to happen. So keep a popularity poll. I finished the cruise. Cognitive, you should definitely finish this up. This is going to be ending here. When this event ends, this will end with it. Okay, so you definitely want to get in there. All right, so I just want to give everybody an update, let everybody know what's going on. You know, depending on what you need, you know, to get my stuff that I purchase usually runs me about 34,000. And if you're going to have to purchase the ships, you're going to have to go in the 40s. So if you're, you know, so try to get 45. That would be a good starting point. If you can get 45, I think you'll be able to get mostly everything inside of there. You definitely want to get those parts and the blueprints for the DR ships because that's stuff that you know can be used almost immediately, and it's stuff that's required if you want to get you know, max up your equipment. And the blueprints for DR ships. It takes a long time to gather those. Okay, just through the commission. So it's nice to be able to get 10 real, you know, get that many that fast. So I always get those. That's the first thing I purchase. All right. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, of course, you'll see the bell. Also remember to like and share the videos. It does help the channel immensely. So this is Kenra coming at you from the corner, signing out.